So pretty much, I initially was going to first try to, um, I was first going to try to play Expedition 33 just straight up. Um, um, but I figured I realized that I haven't really talked about this series that I've been reading, this manga series I've been reading. It's called Kunigei Okuni University Art Department Film Program. You can read it on Manga Plus. I think you have to download the app to um read the whole thing. Let me switch the scenes here real quick. Yeah, so here's the series. This is the image of it. Um, I probably talked about it before in stream, but this whole series, like I said, is having won a film award in high school. Daisuke Kagami, this is him, Daisuke. He begins his studies in the film program at a University of Arts. Filled with dreams of a bright future, he is suddenly taken aback by the sheer talent of his classmate Kato Osawa. And so this is Kato over here. So this series, like for me personally, one of the reasons why I like manga, like Japanese comics, over American comics, is that they do a better job at making something that's so like ordinary, such as like somebody going to school to become like a film director or pursuing the arts or playing sports. They make them feel more fantastic, if that makes sense. As we're with like Marvel, they make things fantastic, obviously, but that's like they got people who has like spider powers or telepathic powers, stuff like that. But Japanese comics, they really do like a great job in my opinion. And that's why I love them over like American comics. And I kind of realized that recently because I've been getting back into reading American comics. Like I'm reading the Ziegler run for Miles Morales, which is like pretty good so far, and been reading other comics too, like the Absolute run for like Batman, Superman, and like the other DC characters. But this series, this manga here, kind of like encapsulate my feelings on Japanese comics, because I feel like Jap manga, they do like a really good job at showing how interesting being a filmmaker is, or like how wonderful it like feels like. And so to give you the rundown of this series here, Daisuke here, the main character, the blonde-haired kid, like it says, he kind of, he was praised all his life for making like one good film, and he's kind of been riding on the high of that praise. And then he starts college, meets like new people, stuff like that, and he's thinking he's like a big shot. But then he meets this kid, Kaido, um, and Kaido kind of like that unbelievable once in a lifetime talent that you don't see, like you don't see like once in the blue moon, and he just blows everybody away. And he kind of like makes Daisuke reevaluate his priority and his standards, to the point where Daisuke kind of like calls him his rival, even though Kaido doesn't want it to. So this whole series, this whole manga series, is about their relationships between each other, and not only just that, it's about the meaning of like what it means to be like a film director, why, and it kind of like goes into like why Daisuke and other characters do the things they do, whether it's like from stuff like from like trauma, or like stuff them just being bewildered by the possibilities of being a film director. Um, and this series, like it kept me. It was really captivating. The art's not entirely the best. It's decent, but I feel like the story really like carries it, and that's all you want to see. That's what, when you read my manga, you want to my manga. When you read manga, that's or read anything, that you want the story to carry you, even though the art's not good. So like for instance, Attack on Titan. In the beginning, the art wasn't good, but that story, oh my god, it's a banger. But this is definitely a banger. I would definitely recommend reading the series. It's by Takano. I don't know if he has done any like any any other mangas. So let me see here. Yosuke Takano. He just so this is kind of like his first work. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, he's got a Twitter too. Okay, so it's in Japanese. That's crazy. It's kind of his first work. Oh, amazing. So yeah, definitely shouts out to him. Manga Plus, so Shonen Jump, they've been coming out with great series. Like as of late, or like they definitely been experimenting with like manga series. So, um, but yeah, like I said, I kind of wanted to talk about this a little bit and like make this into like a little video. So if you're watching this on like YouTube as a separate video, let me know what you think. I definitely suggest you guys checking it out. It's really really good. Um, got a lot of ups and downs, and they're good ups and downs, and all the characters I really enjoy like reading them. But the dynamic between these two characters is like pretty cool, and kind of made me realize that I like the rival story types. Um, because they're kind of like a duality, or like the characters are kind of like similar between each other. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to give it like a shout out. The series ended like earlier this month. But I just want to like show my appreciation if ever like the author Takano or Yosuke is like watching this for some reason. I really appreciate it. This is very inspiring. Um, but yeah, that's it. That's what I want to talk about.